Again. Sit down. Go ahead.
Cowboy, get that man out of that jug.
He say he not Kong. We make him say he Kong.
He can't say anything if you drown him. Now get him out.
Yes, sir, Major. Instantly.
Let him know that.
My fight back on Kwamp.
Cowboy.
He lie, Major. You goddamn bastard.
Put him back in the cage, you hear me? God damn it, Cowboy, do you hear me?
Yes, sir, Major. Instantly. Do me. Vale! Dead. Vale!
Any traffic?
Let's see. Mung Town wants to get lit up tonight.
You passed a signal at Nighthawk?
It's passed.
What are you juicing up now, Ackley?
Carrots and onions.
You think it'll cure your pimples?
Keep my bowels open anyways.
Al? Instament. Major. I'm gonna zap that goddamn gook.
Which gook, sir?
Cowboy. Got a prisoner stuck in the water jug again.
Well, can't shoot that goddamn gook, sir. He knows English, and French, and Chinese, and 75 he had dialects.
I can shoot him. I can shoot him and his goddamn dialect. Thank you, Quan.
I didn't get him a combat infantryman's badge.
Why not?
New regulation from Saigon. You gotta have 30 days under fire. I've only got 22.
Well, I guess you'll have to get out in the field, Al, and kick a little ass, huh?
When, sir?
When I don't need your hair anymore. What's the new map?
We got a query from Saigon about some crummy hamlet called Muckwatts in this map plot here.
What do they want?
Complete position paper.
Oh, shit. Too goddamn many static defense posts as it is. That's what happened to the French. They got themselves tied down on static defense. What do we know about this muck stuff?
Muckwat?
Hey, sir.
Hey, sir. Jesus Christ. What is the topic?
The replacements are here.
Close the door a minute. Take up a position paper, Al. Tell them that Muckfuck has about... Muckwa has about 200 people. Mostly old men, women, and children. No Kong activity there for years. Severe drought conditions. No water for trees.
It's on a river, sir.
Well, fix it up.
In the opinion of this command, this hamlet is of no strategic significance whatsoever.
Dead shaker. Toffee. Toffee!
Yes, sir.
Got their papers?
Yes.
Hamilton, Raymond, second lieutenant. What the hell are they sending us second lieutenants for? All right, Toffee. Show the...
Yes.
Show the officer in.
Yes. Okay, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Hamilton, sir.
I'm Major Barker, Captain Olivetti, the exec. Well, Lieutenant.
Sir.
Relax, kid. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
How old are you, Lieutenant?
23, sir.
Still a second. What the hell do they expect us to do with you? We don't have any slots for second lieutenants.
Send me into the field, sir. I feel I can kill communists as well as any first lieutenant, sir.
Well, let's not rush things. Why did you volunteer for Vietnam?
Well, sir, I feel that if my country is at war, it's my duty to fight for it.
All right, Lieutenant. We'll see if we can't find a slot for you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Next!
Olenowski, sir.
How have you been, Oleo?
Sir.
Have I changed that much?
God damn, you Barker.
Captain Olivetti, exec.
How do you do, sir?
Oleo and I served in Korea. Kept my butt from being shot off more than once.
Well, he was a pretty good officer, too, sir.
Officer didn't have to be very good with men like Oleo. Where have you been stationed?
South, sir. Delta.
Harry?
Oh, Jesus. Tell you, sir, I had 3 teams shot out from under me. Was it up here, sir?
Harry, sometimes. The casualties aren't too bad.
That's good, sir.
We'll find something for you, Oleo.
Thank you, sir. It's nice to be in your command again, sir. Sir.
Put him in charge of weapons training with a squad of puffs.
I can use him in the field.
He's burnt out, Al. Let him rest. Next!
Lincoln, sir?
Abraham.
Yes, sir.
Well, we can use a good back sheet, Corporal. It says here you've been serving in the dispensary in Saigon.
Yes, sir.
Been out in the field much?
Not much, sir.
Why not?
They don't sign me, sir.
All right, Corporal. That's all. Abraham Lincoln. How'd you like to go through a life with a moniker like that, huh? No wonder the poor bastard looks like he's caved in.
What'd I do with him?
Assigned him to clap control. Corporal Stephen Dorsey, college graduate. Draftee. This one's a draftee, Al. Demolitions training. Well, that's SOP. Shelley blew up everything around here 10 years ago. Next! What's your name, soldier?
Oh, sorry, Corsi, sir.
What are you doing here?
Sir?
In Vietnam, you volunteered.
Sir, if I had to be a soldier, I wanted to be in the roughest, toughest outfit in the U.S. Army, sir.
Well, that's fine, Corporal. But that adds 6 months to your draft hitch, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, look, Corporal, I'm going to ask you once again what you're doing here. And don't give me any of that crap about the roughest, toughest outfit in the U.S. Army.
Does it matter, sir? Point is, I'm here of my own choosing, sir.
All right, Corporal. Dismissed. Now, what right does a fucking draftee have to volunteer for anything? Or second lieutenants?
What do you want me to do with him, sir? Put him on mosquito patrol?
What else?
You and the corporal got plenty of insect repellent on your faces?
Yes, sir.
You don't have any on your arms, do you?
No, sir.
All right, Lieutenant. Quartermaster people in Saigon got to have this information. They got to establish priorities for mosquito netting and insect repellent.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to salute all the time, Lieutenant. Not out here in the boonies.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Corporal, follow me.
Any action?
Not yet.
Tuffy,
Yeah, Major.
any traffic from Monktown?
Yeah, they're asking for the flare ships. I told them they ought to be up there in a few minutes.
Charlie's on the front again. Damn it, I want to see those flares.
Nighthawk Control must have Mungtao running out his ears. They flew 44 hours in there last week.
Screw Nighthawk. I want that fucking jungle lit up. Tuffy, send a signal to Nighthawk.
There they go, sir.
Forget it, Tuffy. Yeah. Okay. Now they can kick that little mother's ass.
Firefight out there somewhere. That's where I want to be. Well, we have our own duty to perform, Corporal. No, you count this time, I'll expose it.
Oh, that's okay. I'll do it.
No, I never asked my men to do anything I won't do myself.
Hay quá, để nó chết là vừa chấm chết luôn.
Okay, time.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds, sir.
Okay, count.
I get 23, sir.
They really zing you, don't they?
And we'll get a Purple Heart.
I don't think that's very funny, Corporal. Okay, let's get moving. We got 4 more stations to run tests on.
Polo will kill you.
It's altogether fitting and proper.
The fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you that Amapola won't do you no good.
It's the last full measure of shit.
You bet it is. How long you been on the hip?
87.
Yeah, well, sweet dreams, Abraham Lincoln.
Berries from the earth, Sergeant. That means fuck off.
Gentlemen, Captain McCain. Sorry I can't get here more often, Agent. Got a lot of ground to cover, though. A lot of ground. Captain, you make your inspection while I powwow with Major Barker.
Sergeant Leonowski. Sir. See the captain has access to anything he wishes to see.
Yes, sir. This way, sir.
Now you're meant to wear those tiger-striped Frenchified fatigues? Strictly unauthorized in this command, aren't they?
Well, sir, I like to allow the men some freedom in the field, sir, for the sake of esprit, you know.
Esprit. French word, I believe, isn't it?
I believe so.
You know what happened to the French in this country? They got the shit kicked out of them. And that's not going to happen to the U.S. Army, is it?
No, sir.
All right, Asa? Mukwa.
Sir?
Mukwa. Let's see the coordinates with Mukwa.
Oh, it's on the wall. Where's it, Al?
I took it down, sir.
Well, put it up. I sent in a position paper, sir, to intelligence as requested.
I read your position paper. Put it over here. Listen. It said Mukwa has a population of 200. Well, according to other information, Mukwa hasn't been inhabited since 1953. You didn't reconnoiter Mukwa. I know your style, Asa. Everybody knows your style. You're a good field officer, but you are inclined to have it your own way.
General, I don't have the people. My command is spread thinner than the hairs on a baby's ass.
I'm sure you can do it, Asa, if you put your mind to it. But here's the situation. Mukwa was abandoned by the French in 1953. Shortly thereafter, they lost the highway from here to the sea. And Penang fell, with 2,000 defenders. Well, now, we wouldn't want to repeat the mistakes of the French, would we? We want Mukwa reoccupied and garrisoned. And that's your job, Asa. Cut the mustard, Asa, and don't fuck around with it. Just cut it.
I'll do my best, sir.
Fine. I'll be watching.
Hardnuts lays it on you, doesn't he, sir?
Yeah, well, I used to be his commanding officer. Shoot his ass out. Ass for ass out. How many goats you got working in that canal?
About 30, sir, but Jesus.
You heard the general. Garrison Mukwa. Give them shotguns and sprinkle a few machine gunners among them. Just in case Charlie should get interested.
Okay.
And this new garrison will be established here at Mukwa. And you, Hamilton, will be in command.
Sir, I'm just a secretary.
I know, but I've been keeping my eye on you. I've tested your leadership abilities on the mosquito patrol, and I'm convinced that you're the man for Mukwa. I'm recommending you for promotion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now, according to standing operating procedures, we should have an ARVN officer to lead the Viet troops. But we're short of ARVN officers. And in lieu of that, I've assigned Sergeant Nguyen. He's a fine interpreter, and he'll be a big help to you.
Major, I say this to you.
Knock it off. You are also fortunate, Lieutenant, in having Sergeant Oleanovsky on your team. He's an old hand in them, and I advise you to lean heavily on his judgment.
Yes, sir.
I'm also giving you Corporal Ackley as your signal man, and Corporal Lincoln as your medic. Both experienced men. Corporal Cossey will act as your weapons specialist.
My primary is demolition, sir.
Good. And now, Lieutenant, your troops will be moved by truck to a point on the inland highway, about a half-hour's march into Mukwa. Captain Olivetti will brief you as to the time and organization of your departure. Any questions?
Sir?
Yes?
Sir, I feel I have a fine team here, and I'm sure I speak for all my men. We appreciate this opportunity to fight for our country, sir.
Very well said, Lieutenant. That's all, men. Oleanovsky, please remain for a few minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Oleo.
That goat company is a bunch of paddy farmers, sir. I saw them being mustered. They got shotguns. Jesus Christ, sir.
This garrison, this Mukwa. No reason for Charlie to be there. That Charlie hasn't been reported within 50 miles of the site.
Any place we turn up, Sir Charlie turns up. You know that, sir.
Olio, I'm giving you a squad of crack mercenaries as insurance, just in case you do contact the Kong. Okay?
Okay, Major.
That's all. General Patton's going to make a speech to his troops.
Men, we have been ordered to march into the jungle, where we will establish a fortress for liberty and justice. What are they laughing about?
Say please much, sir.
You sure?
Certainly. Things laugh all the time, Lieutenant. Don't let it bother you.
Well, that's enough then.
Shotgun! 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 Shotgun!
Stirring them up. They're saying kill communists.
Draft team. I still don't know what the hell he's doing here.
Yes, Sergeant. Check that roadblock. Me? You're a demolitions man, aren't you? Tripwire. Off to the left. Cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Charlie's in a hidey hole. Get him.
Tranquila. See him? Him?
Where's Corporal Lincoln? Sir. Corporal, take care of this prisoner's wound. Sergeant, you think he's the only one out there? Yes, sir. They'll throw up a roadblock, leave one man behind to blow it when somebody moves it. He could have been squatting out there for 3 or 4 days.
Ackley?
Yes, sir.
Get a signal off to Penang. Report this incident, the time and location. Sergeant Yen, I want you to question the prisoner. Name, where he's from, where his friends are.
Won't do any good, Lieutenant. He won't say anything. They never do.
Denye Maidontia. Denye Maidontia. Denye Maidonti. Denye Maidontia.
That's enough, Sergeant. Okay, let's move out.
Crazy. You're crazy. All right, okay. You're crazy. All right, listen to me. Just listen to me. You're the old man. I don't give a damn if you listen to me. Do something. You listen to me. That's what it's like in this fucking war.
Shakan. Okay.
Bury him. Lincoln, look after the lieutenant. Give him something for his stomach. You nailed to the ground, Corsi. Go puke with the lieutenant.
How am I gonna puke?
It's their war, Corsi. According to the map, this is it, Lieutenant. Road to Makwa. Cowboy, flankers out. Detail 5 men to set up the rear guard with Corsi. Corsi, your rear guard advice. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to advise him? Stay 100 yards behind us, keep looking over your shoulder. Anything moves back there, zap it. Cowboy, set the point.
This way.
Sergeant Yen, give the order to move out.
Okay, let's go, man.
That goddamn roadblock wasn't there yesterday afternoon at 5 o'clock. The scout plane cased that route for 75 clicks.
Maybe they just accidentally decided to block that route.
Shit, the VC doesn't do anything accidentally. They knew that convoy was coming. They know everything we're gonna do. And we don't know a damn thing they're gonna do.
Hey, Major, a distribution packet from Saigon just came in.
Well, let me have it, hey?
It's got a lieutenant with it.
What lieutenant?
Well, I think that'd be our psychological warfare specialist from General Harnitz. A table of organization requires him. It's a new directive. You read it, sir?
Oh, yes, yes. All right, Toffee, bring him in. And Toffee, try not to say hey to the lieutenant, if you can help it.
Right, Major. Hey, Lieutenant!
Major Barker? Wattsburg, Finley, sir.
We've been expecting you, Lieutenant. Captain Olivetti.
How do you do, sir?
Okay.
Oh, your distribution packet, sir?
So you're the new psycho specialist, huh?
Covert warfare psychological specialist, yes, sir.
What are you going to do for us, Lieutenant?
Post the incident flow priority indicator, sir.
Great. What's that?
Allow me, sir. This, sir, is the indicator. A computer in Saigon will sift all intelligence reports and reduce the information to parables, ratios, and mean averages, whereby we shall be able to assign defense priorities. That is, sir, the incident flow indicator will indicate which of your outposts is the most endangered. I'll enter that name on the indicator here, condition red. Number 2 will be condition orange. Number 3, condition yellow.
You mean you are going to tell us where the VC will attack before they do it?
With reasonable accuracy, sir.
That'll be the goddamn day.
I assure you, sir, it works remarkably well.
Toffee!
Where shall I hang it, sir?
Stick it over the door.
Excellent. Very prominent, sir. I'll make the first entries tomorrow, sir.
I can't wait. Toffee, see the lieutenant has quarters in a place out there to work.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Where are we, Al? I mean, geographically, where are we?
Vietnam, Penang, sir.
Sure we're not in a loony bin? Sometimes I get the feeling we're in a goddamn loony bin.
Sergeant. Lieutenant. Makwa.
It's almost time for the helicopter. Let's move out.
Lieutenant, hold on just a minute. Cowboy, BARs.
Liu Liu. Nak Fede. Nang Gia here. Animal. 我一说话，推的。先生，高地路，你这样。
跳队。Okay, Lieutenant, we go in fast and lay some smoke for the choppers. Move out. Okay, I got it. Keep it moving.
Cracking. Cowboy, get that bunker over there cleaned up. Lieutenant's command post. Ackley.
Behind.
That's your commo shack up in there next to him. Lincoln, find yourself a hospital somewhere. Corsi, yo! Have all 3 points of the triangle manned and ready in 15 minutes. Excuse me for taking over like this, sir, but we got to get this garrison shaped up before Charlie time. Night. That's Charlie time.
Fine, Sergeant. What can I do?
You make yourself comfortable, sir. You're the officer. Cowboy! Yes, sir. Assign every man a place on the wall. I want all the underbrush cut down. Nobody sleeps tonight, not till we find out what kind of asshole situation we got here. Now, let's move it along. Come on, boys. Chop it out. Let's go. Let's go. Night's coming, baby. Move it out.
You read French, Corporal?
Fairly well, sir. I think it refers to the Battle of Thermopylae, where the 300 Spartans died trying to hold the pass. If you remember your Greek history, sir.
Yeah.
It says, roughly, stranger, when you find us lying here, go tell the Spartans we obeyed their orders.
You think there's 300 French buried here?
I'll count them first chance I get, sir.
Hey, Major! Hey, Major. We got communication established with Melchior.
Well, read it to me, Hank.
Operation Blaze to blah, blah, blah. French fortifications in usable condition. Team morale excellent. No enemy contact. Standing operating procedures in effect. We shall do our duty. Lieutenant Hamilton, our commander, Operation Blaze.
Let me have it. Okay, Tommy. We shall do our duty. Jesus Christ. Better get some aerial photographs of this place. Have them brought up in detail. I want to know how it lies, like I know the wrinkles on my face.
Okay, Major.
Sergeant!
Sir.
Now, why are you leaving 3 gates in the walls? You're giving the enemy too many ways to break in.
Sir, them gates is for us to break out of, if and when the time comes. Don't worry about Charlie breaking in. He'll come over these walls like a forest fire.
Over the barbed wire?
Well, sir, the dinks don't feel any pain. The barbed wire just makes him itch a little.
That's hard to believe, Sergeant.
Well, sir, I hope you don't have to see it to believe it.
3 gates. That's fine. Excuse me.
Lieutenant's got the quick step. Yeah, well, he'll get over it. Some do and some don't. Me, I think the lieutenant's on the don't side.
What is it? What is it? Look, Mom. Somebody used fish sauce.
Smell anything?
We smell.
Let's get off this trail.
We attack.
Well, let's make damn sure before we start shooting.
No, shoot first.
Wait a minute. We'll take a look first.
Go down.
Some kind.
Hello!
Don't night.
Well, no, I'm an American.
Tell your men to lower their rifles. Tell them.
Oh, some son.
Wrong, sir. They communist people.
You'll see. Hold my rifle.
I am your friend.
Tell them. Interpret.
Tôi là bạn.
I'm not going to hurt you. Interpret.
Tôi là bạn.
Yeah. I have some chocolate. It's good.
Chocolate.
It's good. It's all right. That's good. Try a piece, please. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Here's a piece for you. And a piece for you.
They can't, sir.
Who cares? They're hungry. Here you go. She's nice.
What are you, the Pied Piper?
God damn it, Corsi, I send you out to map the fucking jungle trails. You come back with a bunch of sick-looking dinks. What the hell am I supposed to do with them?
They can't.
They're refugees.
They goddamn lie. They can't family.
No, they're not.
What is it, Sergeant? Who are these people?
Corsi dragged them out of the pocket bush. Cowboy, give them rice and run them off.
Now, just a moment. Now, your attitude is wrong, Sergeant. It is part of our job here to win the hearts and minds of the people.
Sir.
We will make them welcome.
Sir, you don't understand.
Understand my duty, Sergeant. Corporal Lincoln, take these natives to the hospital and get them a health check. Corporal Corsi, I'll make you responsible for seeing they have food and shelter.
Sir, Cowboy says this is a Kong family.
They don't look like communists to me.
Sir, I've been in this fucking war for 3 years. I still don't know what a communist looks like.
Corporal Corsi, were these people armed in any way?
No, sir.
Well, there you are, Sergeant. Carry on as directed, Corporal Lincoln.
Cowboy, tell the slopes to follow me.
Lincoln, you better pop that little cunt full of penicillin before the whole barracks comes down with a clap.
Viva! Berlin! 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 Berlin!
Bujam doing in red. Muntau ought to be in the red.
No, sir. Muntau is definitely declining in incident ratio. My flowchart indicates that the next concentrated offensive will be against Bujam.
There hasn't been a shot fired in Bujam in 3 months.
Sir, if you wish me to explain the incremental digital contingencies and the compatible logistical projections by which the flowchart has rise red to Bujam.
Forget it. It's got the toughest fortifications of any of the outposts, and Charlie knows it.
Hey! Hey, Major, where you going? I mean, just in case I get some traffic.
I'm going into Penang to a boom-boom joint and get my ashes home, okay?
Sure, okay.
Thanks.
Back by Charlie time.
World War II.
What?
That's what I call a major. World War II.
Precisely.
On the hill! I think it's calm.
How many?
I just saw one. Right over there.
Move it! Move it! Hit all 3 points! Come on, move your ass! Move it!
That's pretty good. Little mothers might give Charlie a show at that.
Come on!
Was that another drill, Sergeant?
No, sir. We got a contact. Enemy scout overlooking us from the hill.
I spotted him in the cemetery, sir. He left this note.
Charlie likes to leave calling cards, sir. Better set ambush patrols tonight and every night.
Of course, Sergeant. I'll lead one myself.
You might want to wait till you feel a little up to it, sir. Of course, you'll take one patrol tonight. Cowboy will take the other.
Yeah, I think you ought to get off your feet, sir. Just stay sort of quiet.
Yes, sir. We might not get much sleep tonight if Charlie probes us.
Yeah. Well, I'll be in my quarters if you need me.
Yes, sir.
Amibig.
Yeah.
And you say, so we and 7 years ago, our fathers before from this continent, a new nation, see liberty, dedicated to the proposition all men are created equal. Brave men, living and dead, who've struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor powered hand or distraction. Under God shall have a new birth, freedom, and that Government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from here.
Corporal, you all right?
Your president is safe.
Get up, you doped up bastards! We got wounded gooks on our hands.
That's a girl.
Hey, okay.
Major.
Yeah?
Signal, sir.
Come on in.
Want some coffee?
Thanks. Okay, shoot.
Mungtown had a couple snipers last night, that's all. Lieutenant What's-His-Face moved Mungtown down into the yellow. Red's in the clear now. I had a signal from Lieutenant Hamilton about that little action over at Muckwa last night, if you want me to read it to you.
Go ahead.
From Operation Blaze to Thunderhead, sir, we have met the enemy, and they are ours.
You dirty rat, you sneaked up on me. I don't believe it.
Swear to God. That's what he says.
What else does it say?
Signal goes on to say the attack consisted of 12 rounds of mortar fire. There were 2 light casualties. Mortar was knocked out by an ambush patrol led by Corporal Corsi. 4 Kong killed.
Corsi, huh? The draftee got himself blooded. What do you know? Commend Hamilton and tell him to pass that on to the draftee.
Yes, sir.
Fucking draftee.
Hello, little girl.
What you doing, Corporal? Shortening fuses to 1 second for the sergeant.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's gonna plant grenades in front of the barbed wire with tip loops on them. How do you feel, sir?
I'm fine, Corporal. About recovered from my bout. Corporal? That little girl standing out there in the rain. What does she want?
I think she wants me.
You're joking. She's just a child.
Cowboy says she's 14.
Well, you're not going to, Corporal. That's strictly against the rules for us.
No, sir. I'm not going to. Oh, sir. I finally got those graves counted. Exactly 302.
Brave men, Corporal. They fought the battle and lost. But we won't lose. But we're Americans.
schedule, sir. I'm gonna pin my leaves on before I'm 28. I'm gonna have my eagles before I'm 32. When I'm 38, I'm gonna have a star. Maybe two. General Alfred, by God Olivetti. That's my schedule, sir.
Very proper schedule, Al. Very proper indeed. Just like an express train. And you'll do it, too. You'll do it because you got the coal and you got the steam. But watch out for those fucking block signals.
Well, how do you mean, sir?
Well, did you ever ask yourself, Al, why, after 2 wars and a bucket full of medals, I'm still a major?
Well, I wasn't going to ask that, sir.
Booze and pudenda. Well, I can handle the booze all right. But it was the pudenda that got me.
I don't know that word, sir.
Well, in bladder cycles, I think they call it pussy. Don't laugh, son. Listen, in the Pentagon, there's a secret vault, and nobody has the key but the chief of staff. Wears it around his neck. And in that vault is a list of names of officers who are not gentlemen. Now, anytime an officer comes up for promotion, the chief steals into that vault and runs down the list. If the officer's name is on that list, zap. No promotion. I'm on that list. I'm not a gentleman. Oh, I was once, yes. But there's a certain general. I won't tell you his name or how many stars he wears. But I was his aide for a while, right after moving up to major. He had a wife, you know, some 20 years younger than he. And I guess he wasn't up to snuff in the conjugal department. Because it wasn't long before I found myself being groped. But I was a gentleman, Al. And this was my general's lady. And I tried to be courteous and remain upright at all times. But shit. How long can a fellow remain upright when he's being crawled all over every time the general goes out to take a pee or something? Not long, right? Well, finally I screwed up. Big mistake, Al. Big mistake. I thought I'd cool her off some, but it turned out that I got hooked. She was the hottest thing I ever had in all my life. Thereafter, I found myself humping her on any and every occasion in all fashions known to man. And one night, there was a big to-do at an embassy in Washington. And I accompanied the general and his lady. Very prestigious affair. Even the president was there. And while the general was brown-nosing around the president, the lady and I slipped out into the garden. You know what a gazebo is? Well, it's a big birdcage piece of junk that sits in gardens, covered with rose vines. The lady and I slipped quietly into this dark little bower, and she sat with her back to the door while I remained standing, keeping a sharp lookout all around. Whereupon she proceeded to make love to me, orally. Well, as you well know, there comes a time in a sexual encounter when a fellow is apt to lose interest in his surroundings, which is precisely what I was guilty of doing. And when things swam into focus, the first thing I saw was the general, standing in the arch, pink roses all around his old gray head. And next to him was the ambassador's wife, and you know who.
The president?
Of the United States, on a tour of the embassy gardens.
Jesus H. Christ.
There are stronger words for that situation now. Like gee whiz, and oh gosh, and golly. Because the lady with her back to the door didn't know they were there. And she had not yet ceased operations. And that's why, after all these years, I'm still a major.
What'd you do?
Do?
When you saw him standing there.
I did the only thing I've ever been trained to do. I saluted.
What are you doing in my office?
Posting the incident flow priority indicator, sir.
This hour of the goddamn night?
I thought it was important, sir. Mukwa!
What the fuck is Mukwa doing in yellow?
The parables.
Oh, screw the parables. Mukwa's nowhere. Kang don't give a shit about Mukwa.
If you'll permit me to explain, sir.
Just trying to make trouble for me. You know that, goddammit.
Sir, there's a definite general converging of incidents toward the vicinity of Mukwa, sir.
Get up off the goddamn floor.
Copy. Present, sir.
Get Mukwa the horn.
Maybe they're asleep, sir.
They can't afford to sleep. Wake them up.
Julio, come in, Julio. What's your situation?
I got Kama, 2 seconds. I'm bugging off before they cut us off from the river. As soon as we hit the water and clear the bank, tear the goddamn jungle up behind us. You read me, Mukwa. Over.
Bye, Julio. We'll cover. He's retreating to the river, sir. He wants cover fire to make the crossing.
How can I do that?
Cowboy, give me a fire team. Ackley's to here with a machine gun.
Good, good. Sergeant Yen.
Come on, cowboy.
Team Lud.
We got you! Here we come! Fire!
Sarge, no. Get the fire team back. We're coming in now. Sergeant! You left one of your men out there. Well, Christ, Lieutenant, we wasn't looking back.
I'll get him in, sir.
Damned if you will, Corsi. Charlie zeroed in on him, just waiting for a sucker.
I'll get him myself, Corporal, but thank you for volunteering.
Didn't you hear what I said? You're not in command here, Sergeant. You don't see any of those gooks running out there for him, do you? God damn it, he's their buddy, not ours.
You will lay down an enfilade fire, and I'll go out under it.
Enfilade, diffilade, Charlie's like a mole, God damn it. They're dug in by now. You better listen to me.
Carry out my orders, Sergeant.
He's crazy. Sir, listen. He stopped calling. He's probably dead by now.
Don't you see I have to go out there, Corsi? Don't you see that?
Cover him.
I'm
Soldier, I'm here. You'll be okay now.
By God, Asa, I was right. They don't want us in Mukwa.
They don't want us anywhere, sir.
Asa, it's a key defense point. Look how quick the Kong moved in.
Kong moved in because they knew it was a weak point, sir.
What's the reaction time for your reinforcements?
With luck, I can get air support in about 30 minutes.
I'm not talking about air support. I'm talking about infantry. Bodies, fella. How long does it take for you to get your reinforcements in there?
2 or 3 days, maybe.
Where the hell are your reserves? Bangkok?
Sir, I have to get my reserves from the province chief, Colonel Min. Colonel Lard-ass Min.
Well, ask him and be ready to move.
I have to make a deal with him, sir. You don't lend support for nothing.
Right. We're trying to help these people fight the Reds and they throw blocks into us. Go The only way we're going to win this war is to get United States combat troops in here. Now, you do what you have to do to get those reserves and beef up Mukwa. But God, we can't let those scroungy little jungle buggers chase the American Advisory Command off a post. Can we?
Sergeant, we're ready to bury the lieutenant, sir. Sir? You ready? We're gonna bury the lieutenant.
Let him jerk off?
We can't just shovel dirt on him. Look, you've buried men before. You know what to say and what to do when you're in command now.
Shit, I just...
What's the matter with you? Look, you owe it to the lieutenant to honor him. The man he was trying to save was in your squad. You left him out there in the mud. He was a dink. I'm sick and tired of the goddamn fish stinking dinks.
Pussy, I was soldiering when you were crapping in your diapers. Don't you tell me how to do my job. Get the fuck out of here!
Sarge. Make me be, kid. I've had it.
When did you take this?
About half hour ago, I guess.
Okay. Still want that CID? You're the new commander at Mukwa. Chopper's taking you in. Take a look at this. If they hit, they'll hit from the north, from the west. Concentrate your defense on those two fronts.
Yeah. Right. Yes, sir. I'll get my gear together. Oh. I read the signal on Olio, sir. It's too bad him going off the rock like that.
Too bad war wasn't worth it. Or that kid Hamilton. Al, if I can't wangle reinforcements out of Colonel Lardass, you bug out of there at your own discretion. Run like hell.
Be the end of my career, sir. Hardness will see to that.
I'll take care of Hardness. So be a hero.
Comment allez-vous, Major?
Very well, thank you.
A drink?
Always.
To the U.S. of A.
I thank you. To the Republic of South Vietnam.
Ah, merci. Merci beaucoup.
Please, sit. Thank you.
The Colonel has considered your request for 300 additional troops, but at this time, it is not possible. There is rumor of a coup in Saigon. The Colonel must hold all of his troops in readiness for support of the President.
I appreciate the Colonel's situation, but I need reinforcements for a place called Mukwa. Before the Colonel makes an absolutely final decision, let me add this. A relief column going into Mukwa would need artillery. Now, the American Advisory Command has no artillery in this province. But Colonel Min has. Allow me. The Colonel has a battery of howitzers situated here to protect the old road from the south going into Penang. That battery will move 30 miles to the east on the road to Phnom Penh. They would be within range of Mukwa. Now, I realize that the Colonel would be using precious ammunition on a rather unimportant post. But if the Colonel could spare the troops I need, I will have 500 rounds of howitzer shells brought in by air transport, and 1,000 rounds delivered by truck convoy.
It would take 4 or 5 days for the truck convoy to bring the shells from the American depot. That could conceivably be too late for their use, could it not, Major?
Could be.
In such a case, the American depot would desire the return of the shells, would it not?
In the whole history of the United States, they've never asked for the return of anything, be it guns, money, boats, or howitzer shells. They wouldn't know how to ask for the return of anything. If they did, it would screw up the bookkeeping, and everybody in Washington would have a goddamn nervous breakdown. You tell the Colonel, if he gets his hands on the ammo, it's his forever.
Drink?
Always. Agame Akafe.
I do not understand.
It's an old battle cry from our American Revolution. It means to victory.
Merci, merci.
Rung cây, rung cõi, rung cành, rung rao cho chuyện ở quân này trời rung rao rung ngắt đá
You got anything from Corsi?
No, sir.
Read me, over. Ackley, read me. I got Charlie. Stand by.
5-5, Corsi, over.
Charlie's got a big team out here moving west along the river.
Roger, Corsi, stand by.
We're gonna get hit. Maybe a couple of hundred VC, and they got hardware.
We'll be ready for him. You tell Corsi to dog him long enough to see if they get across the river and then get his ass back in here. Shoot a signal off to Penang. Tell them we want flare ships and air support on standby. Cowboy, get outside and shake the farmers down.
Yes, sir.
Charlie's crossing the river. Now he's within water range. You want to try a hit? Over?
Hell yes, let's try it. Let the bastards know we're on to them. Give me the range and direction.
On the map, he's crossing in the middle of the third bend above the fort. Set your range for 2,000 yards. I'll talk you on target after the first round. Signal when you're ready to fire, over.
When we get to range, get out of there, Corsi. They'll know they're being observed and they're going to be on your butt, boy. Stand by. Out.
Drop it. Take it down 200. Spray left and right for effect.
Drop 200, fire left and right for effect.
xuống, I go. Bay, bay, chạy. Bắn, bắn, bắn.
I'm bugging out.
There he is.
Major! Sir? God damn it, Wattsburg, every time I see you, it means bad news. What the hell is it now?
Sir, Mukwa's in the red, sir. Captain Olivetti's requested flare ships and air support on standby. Intelligence reports that the 507th VC Battalion may be closing on Mukwa, sir.
Is that all? I'll bet you got some more goodies for me.
Yes, sir. Nighthawk Control reports they can't send up flare ships because General Harnitz has grounded all helicopters and planes on request of the Saigon government. An attempted military coup is expected, sir, and all our air support's going to be needed to suppress the insurgents in Saigon, sir.
You can turn in now, boys.
What are we going to do, sir?
Don't worry. I'll think of something. What's going on?
I just keep hammering for air support, sir, but Nighthawk just keeps saying negative, negative, negative.
Let me have the key, Tommy. That's General Harnett's call numbers.
FFZT. This is the code book, sir.
Fuck it.
It's shocking, sir. It's unthinkable that any officer would address such a message to his commanding general. What would you like to do about it, sir? Sir?
Captain, there are things in heaven and earth in the Army. They didn't teach you at Virginia Military Institute. This here is one. There's some soldiers who bought the rap with their blood to say anything to anybody in a just cause. Now, military coup or no military coup, you hop ass over to the commo room and fire off a signal to Nighthawk Control to put some air support over Mukwa.
Yes, sir.
Because apart from the fact that maybe I got old Hazer stretched pretty thin up there, that crazy son of a bitch might just do what he says here. Shoot my balls off.
What do you think I'm here for, Corsi? Move over. You sit down in that box over there. You're beat. Being shot through the flesh. Lucky. Hasn't lost much blood. These little mothers are tough. You can't believe what I've seen them take and get up and trot the next day. You can't worry about them, Corsi. You better learn that. You better get hard. You don't know what you're doing here or what they're doing here. Slopes out there shot him. They don't know any more than he does. They could change places and not know the difference.
Are you okay, old man?
Got him, sir. Blaze to Nighthawk. What's your position, and what do you got? Over.
Nighthawk to Blaze. One flagship and 2 hogs in group. Position maybe 10 miles due east of you, but a star shell had confirmed. Over.
You got it, baby.
Nighthawk to Blaze. We see you. Closer than we thought.
Okay. Go.
Hey, they got it, Major! Hey, Major! They got it! Hey, Major! They got the air support.
Marvelous, sir. You did it, sir.
Yeah, well, being all hard nuts, we go back a long way.
Blaze to Nighthawk, you got us, over. We got you, Blaze, over. Then light us up! Hit the goddamn tree line on the west side of the triangle! Hit the wall, actually! the way the USA kicks ass, Charlie. It's the way I get my goddamn CIB.
I requested it in your name, sir. Sir, I haven't requested it in my name. Soldiers shoot this goddamn four-eyed nitwit. Sir, the Uniform Code of Military Justice expressly forbids summary executions. Oh, shit, Wadsworth, what do you got? This message, sir. Intelligence believes that more than 1,000 BC are being moved into the attack on Mukwa. General Harnett signals you will not, repeat, you will not commit additional personnel to the defense of Mukwa. Its strategic value is not now believed to be worth a major engagement with the enemy. Immediately exfiltrate all American personnel by aircraft and disperse garrison. Here, give me that. Sir, shall I take the helicopter into Mukwa? I ought to let you. Maybe you get yourself shot. I want you to take the convoy back to Penang. I'll radio Olivetti from the chopper that we're coming in to exfiltrate the team. I want them ready to go the minute we touch down. Understood. Be careful, sir! Wadsworth, you love your commanding officer? Well, yes, sir. That's fine, because I love you too.
Nó cho ông biết chúng nó muốn được thằng đưa về. Chúng nó muốn quay lại.
Đừng lo.
Sir. My men, they say they ride in helicopter to Penang.
They're going to do what they're paid to do. They're going to help these farmers bug out of here tonight, and you're going to be in command.
Sir, I am interpreter. #1 interpreter. I go with you.
You can interpret, all right. You tell them they set one goddamn foot toward that chopper, and the machine gunner will cut them in half.
I hear it, sir.
They're getting ground fire. Get!
Alight.
Wounded. God damn it, cowboy! Tell him to stay back! Tell him now!
Tell him, cowboy.
Come in. Boy light. Of course, he sure has a way with a goddamn good, sir.
Let's get out of here before he loses that way and they swamp the chopper. Get the wounded aboard.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, let's go.
We've got to hit the hydraulic line. We've got to leave these walking wounded behind, or I'll never get this heap off the ground.
Okay, I got you. Okay, now back. Move back. Come on, back. Get away from the ship. Sorry. Pilot says no, he can't handle it. Just not enough room for all of it. Now get back. Come on, move. Sorry.
Sir, are you going to leave these wounded soldiers behind?
Pilot can't handle it. He runs the ship. Now get aboard.
No.
What?
I said no, sir.
Corporal! My orders are to exfiltrate all American personnel. Now get aboard that ship. Look, boy, it's their war and it's their country. We've done all we can do here.
They're gonna rip this place off.
Hey, Major! Come on, for Christ's sake, I gotta get it up!
I'm giving you an order, soldier. Get your ass on that ship.
Take her up, goddammit! Come on, Major!
Get back, get back. Now I know what's peculiar about you, Cossie. I should have figured it right off. You got it written in great big letters on your goddamn forehead. H-E-R-O, hero. You're a fucking hero.
I'm sorry, sir. I just didn't see how we could leave these people behind. We brought them out here.
How'd they do in the fracas last night?
Fine, sir.
This character still getting his jollies out of torturing dinks?
Couldn't have done it without him, sir.
You screwing this kid?
No, sir.
Well, if we're going to break out of here tonight, we better start planning it. Aerial photographs show that this gully runs back here about a half a mile, then flattens out into a meadow. You know it?
Yes, sir.
That's the way we'll go. The province chief's got a bunch of 155 howitzers ready to blow hell out of this neck of the woods tonight. If I can get the son of a bitch to use his ammo, Charlie'll be too busy ducking shells to worry about us. You sure you're not screwing this kid?
Yes, sir.
Somebody ought to. Bring him along, cowboy.
听到。Marlin. That is all, sir.
You sure? I don't want to leave one goddamn thing that Charlie can use.
Certainement.
You spiked the mortars?
Yes, sir.
We'll spike the machine guns 5 minutes before we shove off. Okay, cowboy. You seem to know what you're doing.
I was trained in demolition, sir.
So you said. How about it, Corporal?
How about what, sir?
What the fuck are you doing in Nam?
Does it bother you, sir?
Well, now, it doesn't bother me to the extent that I can't live without knowing. But we don't get many draftees here. Not yet, anyway. And in particular, we don't get any of your kind.
Well, sir, it started with a dog.
You mean abroad?
No, canine, sir. Just a little black dog with a curly tail. We used to tie him in the furnace room during inspection time. But he got loose this one time and trotted in the barracks and took a liking or disliking, maybe, to the inspecting officer, wet on his boot. The officer kicked the dog and I kicked the officer.
You kicked the officer?
It was just a reflex, sir. Well, he was pretty nice about it, really. He could have court-martialed me or sent me to prison. He gave me a choice. Vietnam.
Very generous. Very generous indeed. What was the officer's rank?
Sir?
The officer's rank, Corporal.
Brigadier General, sir.
Now, that's a cock and bull story if I ever heard one.
It did happen. But also, maybe I just wanted to see what a war was like.
That's more like it. You know what you are, Corsi? You're a tourist. Too bad we couldn't have shown you a better war. Like hitting the beach at Anzio. Or smashing through the Bastogne with Patton. That was a tour worth the money. This one? This one's a sucker's tour. Going nowhere. Just round and round in circles. Get on with the job, Corporal.
They try to run away, sir. Stay calm. You look. They steal guns. Stay calm.
You killed the kids!
Whoa, easy, Corsi.
You look, sir. You look. I'm sorry, sir. I say to Corporal Corsi, these communist people,
Hey, okay. Hey, okay. Hey, okay.
Give me that flashlight. I count 8. I thought there were 9.
9, sir.
That little girl is missing. Search the camp.
Yes, sir. Instantly. Theodore. Marlin. Marlin.
It's their war.
Give me a hand with that crap. Okay, Corporal. Let's get moving before old Lard-ass opens up with his howitzers.
We got 10 seconds.
Like the machine guns?
It's done, sir. It's a Kong girl. We not find her.
We can't hang around and worry about that. You lead off. Take the wounded. Come on, hurry. What's it look like?
All clear as far as I can make out.
We'll rest here for a minute. We're well protected just in case those howitzers get their triangulations wrong.
He stopped his mortars. He's getting ready to take the fort.
Charlie's fighting goddamn feathers for a change.
Come on, Ladash, you're on. Let's go fast, soldier. When we get to those trees, we'll turn north and head for the road to Penang. The trucks will be there about daybreak to pick us up. Cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Take a man and check out the area ahead.
阶段。
Where you hurt, kid?
I don't know. I feel blood running down my legs.
Maybe you just crap your britches.
I have very strong sphincter muscles, sir.
The little mothers are coming for us.
I'm going home, Charlie. If they'll let me.